Human being naturally is delusional. We actually make plans for tomorrow without knowing that we're gonna make it tomorrow. We make plans not even for tomorrow, for our future. We don't even know that we're gonna be the part of that future. We sleep and we put an alarm for our work or for the next day. We don't even know that we're gonna make it next day or no. Because naturally we are delusional. We have hopes and expectations for our future, for our tomorrow, for our life generally. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you, be more delusional and imagine this. 6 months from now, you wake up in the morning and you are living your dream life exactly the way you have imagined it. Everything you thought is possible is a reality now. Once you thought it's impossible, it's possible, and that was only in your mind, but you are living it. Everything you thought was just a dream, but it is your reality and absolutely possible. So let's start the video. Why basically we choose 6 months and not 21 days, which is very famous, and or a year or some weeks. There's a research basically done in the University College of London which says that, or which proves basically that a new habit can take around 66 days to build a new habit. It takes around 66 days to build a new habit. So which means 6 months, which is equal to 180 days, it can take around 2 to 3 new habits to build. And these are just not habits, but these are lifestyle. Always remember this quote, and I really like it. Whenever I want to start something and I'm like, oh, am I starting earlier or I'm too late to start something? So I refer to this quote, and it's kind of a motivational quote for me, so I'm going to share it with you guys today. It is a year from now, you had wished that you have started today. So just start today. Step number 1, set clear and emotional goals. Why I said clear and emotional at the same time. Clear, it has to be very clear, very specific, very, very, very clear. And why emotional? Because you should have a very strong why. Your why should be like, why I want this, why I need this, why I'm doing this. Sometimes your goal can take years, and sometimes I'm saying 6 months. It's very difficult for you to actually, like you start now and to have that continuous willpower to continue, because you might want to like lose track and you just want to give up. So your why is going to motivate you. You will come again and again to your why I want this. For example, there is a study, it says that there is a research has been done by one university. The research is about don't say I want to be happier. Say I want to wake up every morning energetic and I want to live a peaceful a life, or I want to live a peaceful day and to build meaningful connections. So everything is being set so clear that that result to be happy. I mean, all those things. I mean, if you have if you wake up energetic, if you have a peaceful day throughout, and if you are having meaningful connections, definitely you're gonna have a happy day at the end. So, and you'll have a happy life eventually at the end. But this is very clear. On the other side, I want to be happier. It's very vague and it's very broader kind of a goal. So set your goal very clear and write your goal. That's really important. 42% of your goal are going to make an effect if you write them down. Otherwise, it's just a goal somewhere here. Write your goal and set your goal very clearly, and write your why. Why emotionally you are so attached with this goal of yours. What's the purpose? For example, a very famous shoe brand, Nike. It doesn't say we give shoes to run, or we are wear our shoes, this is for for running or something. No, there is just a tick. When you see this tick, okay, it's theirs. Just do it. Just do it. So you see how they are connecting values with their brands. Similarly, your goals should speak like that. When you see your goals, it should have a value. what value you want, what value is linked with your goals. Why do you want this so badly? Why you want this dream so badly? Your goal should be connected, or should be attached with a very strong why, because that's really gonna motivate you every time when you want to give up. So have a very strong why. The second thing is build small but repeatable habits. When you build something small, it's easier to achieve, it's easier to repeat it. James Clear, basically, he says, you do not rise to the level of your goals, but you actually fall with the level of your system. So when you have a weak system, then you are not going to go anywhere. But when you have a big goal, but you break it down into smaller version and then try to achieve one by one, it's like, each day one step, and one step, and until you rise, you are there. 10 minutes of reading every day. Imagine 10 minutes of reading every day. You might just read 2-3 pages, but at the end of the month, how much you read, that's gonna count. It's like compounding your small habit to something bigger. 10 minutes of journaling, 15 minutes of walking, $5 a day. Saving $5 a day. Just imagine you do these little habits. They are going to make some big chunk amount of impact in your life. Otherwise you will be just in the square one, and you're not going to go anywhere far in your life. Building small habits, repeating them every time, is going to take you a long way. 3 is basically controlling your environment and your input. What information and what input you are taking or giving to your brain, it's very important. You know that you are what you are surrounded with. So if you are surrounded with people who always gossip and who always backbite, and they're just like living their life in that way, you will eventually become one of them. So if you really want to change your life, first thing you need to understand is that change your surrounding. And by changing your surrounding, I don't just mean people around you, it also includes your social media. Follow people who are inspiring. Follow content that are actually going to help you somewhere. Be it online or offline, your connections, your social media, your surrounding has to be very positive and has to be very something that's going to motivate you to achieve your goals, rather than just be there, no growth, nothing, and continuing your life like that. So number 4 is basically self-tracking your progress. So self-tracking your progress increase success by 40%. Imagine. So start from the start date. I started, for example, this date. So whatever is your goal is. For example, I say this, that I started this YouTube channel on 18 January 2025. I hardly had any subscriber. Those subscribers were just my close family members and friends. But every time I'm gonna go and keep checking my progress, where I went good, which video of mine is really doing good, what is not making, So I am going and checking my progress each time. Until now, I have around more than 400 plus subscriber. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. Be it any goal. For example, if you want to lose weight, so if you want to lose weight and if you want to be more energetic, if you want to be a healthier version of yourself, and if you want to lose weight for that purpose, then when you start this journey of losing weight, you're going to measure yourself, whatever is like my weight and this, all your measurements and your weight, you're going to measure it on day 1, and even each week you're going to measure that, what progress you are going to make. Are you making progress? When you start actually making progress, what went well, what didn't go well? So all of this is a part of your journey and a part of your progress. Don't be tough to yourself. It's nothing about perfectionist. It's nothing about having perfectionist goal. It's all about progress goal and tracking your progress all the time. So when you are consistent and when you are tracking your progress, you are going to make results. And if you don't know what you're doing, you don't track progress, or you don't know what you're doing, If I don't know that on 18 January I started a channel, so today in April I'm this many subscriber, why I'm not touching 1K or 1 million by this time? So I'll be thinking such thoughts. But because I know that when I just started in January 18, just January, just now, it's like 4 months before. So I mean, it's okay. I'll try my best. I'll try my best. So in this way, I am motivated. And if I don't track my progress, you are not going to be motivated, and you feel like you're not going to get any result, because you're not measuring your success or your result. You're not going to see any result. You're not going to see any progress, and you're going to give up. Life, embrace discomfort. Discomfort is equal to growth. If you really want to grow, you need to accept that you have to be awkward, you have to go out of your comfort zone, you have to embrace change. When you want to embrace, you need to, if you want to grow, you really need to embrace discomfortness, and it should be something really normal. Tony Robbins, one of my favorite, he says change happens when the pain of being in the same place is greater than the pain of change. So don't even think that without any pain, I mean, it's possible, but without any pain, without doing anything, without any discomfort, without any awkwardness, without any, you're going to change and you're going to get a lot of growth. No, 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 no. You need to accept that, and you need to change your mindset with this thought that in order for me to actually grow, because sometimes we're just stuck in that place, we don't even have the guts and the confidence to talk to people. If you want something, ask them. There are people who are like stuck in the same place, and like, go and ask. You want this opportunity, go and ask. There's nothing bad to ask, but because that asking is being, like, is equal to awkwardness, they're just stuck. No, it's not. Even if it is, just embrace it. You need to embrace it. If you want to get something, you need to go for it. Otherwise, you're going to stay in the same place. Sarah Blakely, founder of Spanex, basically she started this with just $5,000, and she worked for months on her idea before anyone else could believe her. No, if she didn't embrace discomfort, if she did not come out of her comfort zone and working hours and months on her idea, basically, if she wouldn't embrace discomfort, she wouldn't be there. Nobody would know who is this person. So embracing discomfort is always in your own favor. The sixth one is basically protecting your energy. Remember that your energy is very sacred. It's something so precious, so expensive. Do not just waste your energy on unnecessary gossip, on just, like unnecessary gossips, and just putting your energy in negative talks and things like that. They are not going to take you where you want to go. If you really want to have that, your dream version of you, if you want to live that version of yourself, then you need to protect your energy at all cost. And remember that your energy is basically your mindset, people you surround yourself with, and thinking positive thoughts, and also taking rest. I'm not saying to work every time. Rest is very, very, very productive. So take rest whenever you want to. Journal your thoughts and protect your energy at all costs. Do not mix with people who just want to gossip, who don't want their life also to be changed, and who doesn't even care for your life to be changed. They don't care for themselves. They don't even care for others. Do not involve in dispute or in argument with those people. Just move ahead. Know when to say no without feeling bad. I have a complete video on this. Maybe it will pop up over here. That you don't have to be so nice. You have to have your boundaries. Remember that the most successful people, they know how to protect their energy, to protect and say their time and say no. When you need to say no, when you need to do something, you need to decide by yourself that where you have to protect your energy, where you have to put your energy, where you actually have to have boundaries, where you actually have to go for it. The last but not the least, I want to end this video. I hope today's video was really helpful. I want to end today's video with the quote by Confucius. It says, it does not matter how long it takes, as long as you do not give up. As long as you do not give up on yourself, as long as you do not give up on your dreams, it does not matter how long you're going to take to reach there. But if you are really putting the work, if you're doing everything what I said to do it, and if you are trying to build yourself there, you shall see, and you will see results, you will see progress. And that's all for today. I hope today's video was really helpful, and I hope the next 6 months you are not going to waste it. It should not be just next 6 months. It should really be a better version of yourself, a version that you dreamed of, a version that you envisioned for yourself. Please try to just build some 2-3 goals and try to actively evolve yourself by putting efforts, and try to build a system which will help you to achieve your goals. Pretty much done with this video. I'm going to see you in the next video. I hope it was helpful. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and that's all for today, and I'm going to see you in the next video. See ya.